finger. I wonder if I can find some rocks. We got a lot of firewood. That's awesome. I need 2 rocks though. I need this thing to sit more level. There's a rock. Okay. Down. Okay. Oh, that's way better. That's way better. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Where the drill is. I have a perfect screw for it too. I don't want that thing to be moving around on me. Got it. Some more kindling wood here. Okay, so now I just got to take that to this tree, take that one to that little tree. That way it doesn't move. Yeah. I think it looks good. What do you guys think? Think that'll work? I think it will, once I get the stakes tied down, or the legs tied down. I gotta get a broom on that. And then get the fire. I'm so glad we got firewood. It looks like he did it in every campsite. That's awesome. So we can take from that if we run out, and then we'll just put it back before we leave. There's some back here too. And I do have my little saw, so awesome. I might get on this. Also brought my battery. That is such a nice battery. It runs everything when my power supply starts to go down. Plus I got my generator to charge it all back up. So I'm gonna get on this and get this all secured. Yeah. Also, make sure it's on safety, which is this right here. I always make sure it's on safety, but I have to carry it out here for my safety. The Mavic Air 2 drone. I couldn't find my paracord yet, but specifically for this tarp, so I'm going to use this. This is very strong microcord. And it's not leaning in the best direction. Got a woodpecker whole way up there. Oh, you can't see it because this camera can't zoom in, but I don't like widowmakers. It is leaning towards it a little bit. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to hook up very fast if I had to. At least this branch is hanging over this way. You can't tell, but this one's hanging over this way, so it's hanging away from the truck and trailer if it does want to fall down. But it's too close for me like that, so hopefully we won't have any wind. We won't have anything to worry about. Spotlight. How's it going, guys? I got here to the lake a little while ago out in the Ozarks and got all set up and just got attacked by a hornet, but luckily I put it out before it put me out. I'm just getting everything set up for tonight before it gets dark. This way. Do I put my battery? So no, I think I took the I was gonna put a battery in my little flashlight, but I must have put it in one of my bags because I can't find my flashlight. I thought I had it, but these gnats are driving me crazy out here. Anyways, I'm gonna light this thing up. Actually, I'm gonna light this other one up that I have. Citronella, pine flavor. That ought to keep the mosquitoes away at least. Gosh, get out of my face. It's like they sit there and try to get right in your eyeball. Trying to get a drink. Here, some smoke. Keep that away from everything though. It's fixing to make me something to eat. Put that a good shot right in the fireplace. Before it gets too late, everybody's going down to the lake. That's a pontoon full of people on that one. don't know if you guys can see it. That's cool. I've never seen anybody sitting in the boat on the way to the down to the lake. Got about 8 guys in the back of that pontoon boat. Pretty cool. It cooled down. It went from like upper 90s, mid 90s to down to the 80s, so it's gonna be nice, and into the 70s and 60s at night. It's gonna be a nice weekend. It's already been a nice Saturday. Okay guys, I got out the charger. Now my batteries are being charged. Love it. It's a nice little solar pack. It's got the cords already on it. Got a compass, got some lights on it. Perfect. I've got some backup batteries as well. If I can do this one-handed. And I'm good to go on the batteries. 2 more packs in here, full batteries. That one's charging. I usually can get about 5 or 6 charges out of that, plus my phone. So we're good on batteries. I gotta get something in me, some food. I'm hungry. Got this candle going too to try to keep the gnats down and the mosquitoes down. And then we're gonna fly the drone just before the sun goes down. And later I'm gonna barbecue a steak on that little tiny barbecue that I got off of Temu. I used it last time I went camping and it was awesome. I've got charcoal. Did I bring my charcoal? If not, I got some wood out here. I can gather some wood and put it in there to cook my steak on. Yeah, so it's gonna be so nice. But let me put this camera down. Oh. Get some food going. I can even heat up water. Got a bunch of mess kits that I have that's got my silverware in it. Some cups. Some silverware. And a little zip pouch. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Got with your spoon, your knife, your fork. All for camping. I'm actually gonna put that down that way. And it's got like a little, it's got bowls. It's actually a bowl set plate with a plate and silverware and cups. Cups for my coffee. Well, the only bad thing is I need a fan to blow that way. I got a bunch of dust every time cars go by. That's gonna suck. I don't know if you guys can see if the camera picks it up. Look at all the dust. You can probably see a faint coloration in the whenever the cars go by. They just pick up so much dust. If they wouldn't travel so fast, but everybody here has got to go at least 100 down this dirt road. At least 100. Not really, but sure seems like it. Got some water to boil in my jet boil. I keep hearing sounds like I heard a big branch start breaking over here off this tree, and I watched it and it just kind of like broke and then hung there. Some crazy stuff, and I know what it is, but it's termites. We have a lot of termites out here, and a lot of times that's what's causing these trees to die, is the termites. I'm on my brother's land, but on my land I was inspecting some trees that fell down and they were infested with termites, so I know they've got them here too. because I've gotten firewood and actually seen a nest of termites. It's a really bad thing about it out here. Definitely, if you're going to set up a cabin or a camp up here, you've got to spray for termites. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Where's my paper towel? I brought a whole roll of paper towel. I'm going to have to find my paper towel because I don't want to make a mess. Yeah, so I got to find my paper towel. I knew I had some paper towel. Got my bag, garbage bag hanging up over there for all my trash. I'm so hungry. It's just something about camping. When you're camping, anything sounds good, especially pickles. I don't know why, but sweet pickles are so good when you're camping. Mmm. Yep. It looks like that sun's going down too, but a little bit longer before I throw the drone up in the air. Mmm. I'm gonna have to keep the, keep the lid on these pickles. Otherwise, bugs gonna eat them. I do have that camper set up for camping, but right now I got some stuff in it, so there's no room to camp in it. But I like my wilderness cabin. Yeah, these are good pickles. Mount Olive bread and butter spears. They're good. Mmm. I keep looking around because there's just barely summer, but we have black bears up there. Not that I'm too worried about it. Plus, there's been a lot of traffic on this road all day. I don't always drink soda, but today I felt like soda. And it's cold. They just got it out of the cooler. It's so good. But this is the stuff you need out here too. Repel. I use max 40% DEET so I don't get ticks. Because I've got other sprays too that I use that don't have DEET. That doesn't have DEET in it. And I get ticks when I use it. So it's like maybe it's for children. It's the same type of bug spray, they just don't have DEET. Here comes another car come flying down that road. And kick up the dust again. Oh well. Truck. At least they're going that way, so the dust is being pulled that way, which is a lot better than the last vehicle that went by, because they pulled the dust towards me. I'm gonna peel my orange and throw it away in the garbage instead of on the ground. I don't want to have little critters. There's gonna be critters all night. I'm gonna set up some cameras too. I'm gonna set up some night cameras, and so I can see if I can see. These are just the skin, but see if I can see any raccoons out tonight, or what kind of animals going to come around the camp. I actually got the cameras right here. So I've got a ton of cameras that I use on my land. Whoops. That I use on my land, so that's my security. I have them all in this bag, but I had to bring them home and go through them and put all new batteries in them and get them all set up with the dates. I was lazy a couple times and didn't set the dates, so I've got to figure out a way of making it so the dates are right. Sometimes I'll go on like on a few other videos I went through. Yeah, this has good batteries. Yep, just the SIM card's got a bunch of stuff on it. So, and these bugs are huge. I think they're horseflies. So we'll find a different camera. I've got tons of them in here. This one's a little different, but I like to set up cameras at night so I can see what comes around when I'm sleeping. Let's turn this one on and see what it does. Where's the on switch? I just put brand new batteries in it. Off, on. I think I might not use this one. PR. Oh my goodness, my eyes are so bad. Not really bad, but I'm not nearsighted. I'm farsighted, so I have to wear glasses just to be able to see up close. That's what happens when you turn 50. Menu. There's a big old hornet over there. As long as he stays over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got a little digital screen. And there's night vision, but that hasn't kicked on yet. I'm trying to see if it's got, okay, this one's good. So, and it's set up for for video. So I'll hook this one to a tree. And then before I go to bed, I'll turn it on. Don't go too fast, dude, please. At least he didn't go flying down the road. And that's a good camera. But I don't. It does have night vision. Got an SD card even in it. Oh, I wish that one was better. That one had less footage on it. That way I could use that camera. That one's a really good one. Yeah, this one's really good too. And it's got all the room, plus it's got brand new batteries. Goodbye, it says. I'm going to use this one instead. I should get a couple of them out there. I think I will. I think I'll get one on each side of the cabin. That way I can see from both sides. Oh, I got extra batteries in there too. And I did find my flashlight. Oh, sucker's expensive. I can't remember the name of the flashlight, but let me see what I got right here. All I remember is it's freaking expensive. $20 for that little tiny flashlight. That's expensive for a little flashlight, but I love the green color. And I was watching a video. Oh yeah, Olight. It's Olight. But it is so bright. That's why I got it. I really liked how bright it was. And I think all it takes is one battery. I might be wrong. Might take two, but let me see. It's a really cool green. It's like the old style green. These glasses are only good for reading. I can't see far away. Very, very bright. It's got two modes. One kind of dim and then one really bright. And it doesn't just click on, it kind of goes on. These things are really neat. That's a good flashlight. Bug or bee, I hope you stay away from me. I think it's getting way too close to me. And I'm not a bee person. I had an injury happen at work because I'm freaked out about bees. I come around a feed bin. It was a great big old nest up. It was probably 7 or 8 feet up off the ground on the side of this silo, this feed silo, and the chain to get to the lid was on the right side, was on the side of it. And I just grabbed the chain, looked up, and the chain tapped the nest, and they attacked. They flew right at my face, landed on my nose, stung me on my nose, and I turned and I just dove to the ground. It got me right on my nose. I couldn't believe it. I injured my shoulder because of it. That's how much I hate bees. I hate those hornets. But it got me. It got me so good. I don't know if you guys have ever been stung on the bridge of your nose, but I'll never forget the pain. I had to just sit there and hold my face after I composed myself. I just had to grab my nose and just sit there and hold my eyes closed and hold my face. It felt like it was a lot of pressure, and actually have a scar on my nose from the stinger. I do not like those things at all. They are mean to me. Mean, mean, mean. Mean little buggers. I'm gonna light these candles. I'm gonna light each one of these candles so I can have a little bit of light. They don't make a lot of light, but just enough. Waterproof green candles. Come on, or green matches. Just enough light. This one's down in there. Oh, don't burn me. Oh, it burned me. Yeah, that one's just barely down in there, but it had enough that I didn't want to just throw another candle right on top of it. There we go. Touch that in my little fire, my little grill. Beautiful. That's what I like. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Awesome. Another side by side. Pretty cool. Lots of traffic tonight. Wow, 23% on the battery. Okay. And this is a GoPro 12, so it's eating my batteries, and I don't know why. It's the editor's edition, so I guess I could plug it into the battery that's on the stick instead of changing my battery out. I think that's what I'll do. That way I can try to preserve some of the battery, the life on this camera. And then just power the stick on. There we go. Now it's charging. Using the battery. Yep. It's got full battery life. And it's cool, it just takes over the battery. Awesome. I'm going to have a little more. I think I might be able to get the drone up in the air real quick. I'm going to go set up these cameras so I can have some night cameras going on when I'm sleeping. So I'll be back. I don't know if you guys can see me. There we go. I'm cooking my ramen noodles right now. I got my jet broil going. So I'm gonna enjoy at least some ramens right now, unless I'm still hungry afterwards. Get off my legs. A lot of bugs. Oh, looks like we're gonna have some water ready. I'm gonna have to turn this off, otherwise I'm gonna have crunchies in my noodles. And they're not supposed to be crunchy. I have to make sure I don't have any bugs on me when I go to bed. I got one camera set right now, and it's on because it's behind the camper, and I've got to turn this one on when I go to bed, before I go to bed. That way I'll have my cameras ready to go. Ah, what do you got here? Beef flavored. Go ahead and get that stuff set up. Hey, get away from me, bugs. Get out of here. Whew. Okay. Well, guys, I think I gotta turn this light off. I don't know if you can still see that, but probably not. I'm always looking around for a set of eyes, and it's crazy because I'll see shining eyes on the trees, but those are just spiders. I've seen spiders out here this big around on a tree and on wood, plywood. Oh yeah, it's done. No, beetle, I don't want you. Go on. I'm gonna try to put this, I gotta get this garbage put away, but I'm going to try to put this hot water in my noodles before any bugs try to get in. So it can sit here and soak. You guys can't see it, but there's an armadillo. It's an armadillo. He's running right there. It's impossible for you guys to see, I think. I'm sitting here listening to something walking around me, and I didn't know what it was. But now I know. It's just an armadillo. That was awesome. Yeah. That was so cool. Those little buggers are everywhere. Them and possums. I'm sure they'll show up on the camera tonight too. It's pretty dark. You guys can't see right now, but I'm gonna let these ramen noodles soften up and get this juice in here. And oh man, it'd be so nice to be able to throw some meat in there and some veggies, but I'm just gonna eat the noodles for right now, and then I'll eat some kipper snacks. You guys can you guys see that? Here, let me. Kipper snacks. Kipper snacks. Some crackers, some mustard. I might even eat these beans. Pork and beans. I've got some Bush's baked beans also. I love those ones. But let me go over here and so you can see the red eyes over on that tree. I'll put this up here in case something at night I can hear it messing with this. But yeah, so I'm gonna say goodnight to you guys. I know you probably can't see with this blaring spotlight, but I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna put this light out so I can eat my food. Got my salt and pepper shaker. Had to look for it. I can hide things pretty good on myself. I love pepper. A little bit of sea salt. Yeah, see when you use butter, it doesn't stick too bad in here. You think that it would stick, but it's not doing too bad. Those eggs look good. Yeah, they're moving around in there. It's easier to clean it if it's not sticking. Of course, all you gotta do is just burn it off, but still, I like to have an easier cleaning job. Now that my water's boiled, that's right. Let that coffee soak for a minute. You can also put your butter in your egg carton where the eggs are cold from being in the ice all night. You know, kind of help keep your butter cold being around the eggs. That's what I think anyways. Maybe it's true. Awesome. Only stuck in one little spot right here. Not too bad. I took my knife out of my pocket. No, I got it here still. Extra sharp cheese. What I want to do is flip my egg over for a few seconds. So I can cook the top. Not too much because I want my yolk completely cooked down. Wow, those eggs are perfect. Perfectly cooked anyways. I gotta get a plate real fast. It's one thing I didn't grab. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. say perfectly cooked? Because the yolk isn't completely cooked. Perfect for me. This time I used the striker, but I had to go click, 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 and then it started. Started up. I'm gonna turn it down. I get these sausages on there. They're already rounded up. Pretty awesome. I'm just gonna go ahead and, since I open up the bag all the way, I'm gonna go ahead and cook them all. I don't want to put that back in the cooler open. We'll just flip them as we go, so there'll be room for all of it. It should cook down. Just kind of make some room for this other little dude in here. See? I'll cook down just enough to let them all fit. Oh, beautiful sunrise. There we go. I'll let it soak just a little bit more. Don't those look good? Just check out this coffee. I don't knock anything over in the process. I like to use this raw sugar cane. That's what I like to pick out. A little bit of cream. The vanilla cream. Ooh, that's good. Oh yeah, these are cooking up just right. Yep. Nothing like coffee, bacon, and sausage in the morning when you're camping. I love it. Oh, it's maple bacon too. I forgot to tell you that. It's maple cured. Next time I think I'm going to put another scoop of coffee in there. Luchen it up, darken it up. Oh, that's hot. It is so good. Trying to keep my eggs covered. Keep them somewhat warm. Eggs get cold too fast. It seems if you don't hurry up and cook your bacon or your sausage, then your eggs will get cold. Ooh, they're cooking good though. I don't like cooking it too quick, especially pork. I want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. And I don't want to burn them. Then they'll be too hard. Give you guys a little peek. Woo! That looks good. I think it's cooking perfectly. I like these metal cups too. It keeps your drink hot. That's garbage. Mosquitoes are at it again. Good thing is I still have my off I just put on this morning, so I wouldn't get them mosquitoes on me. Oops, a little bit of cheese.
my sausage to burn. Just turn the heat down a little bit more. Just gotta watch your lip on the side of the metal. That can get hot. Good thing about these sausages, they're not popping like bacon would. You can't put your face anywhere near that thing of cooking bacon. I'm going to cook them up on their sides for a minute. I like the sides to even be cooked. You guys ever do that? Flip your sausages up on the sides and just rotate the sides even? Well, make sure my sausage is cooked. Takes a little more effort, but it pays off. Plus, if you leave them on the sides, they'll just burn. So I like to just rotate them, make sure I got all the sides cooked. Let that juice run downhill. Right here. Got a visitor, a bee, coming to visit. Oh, that's good. Didn't I turn it up so high? I turn it up just a little bit more. Alright guys, I cut my sausage right down the middle, make sure it was cooked, but doesn't that look good? Oh, looks so yummy. Amen. It's gonna be good. That's good. That is delicious sausage. to put the eggs down to cut those. The bottoms always get a little bit crispy. Mmm. Yep, that's good. Wow. Cheers, guys. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. Perfect meal. Sausage and eggs and coffee. Well guys, that'll do it for this adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. It's time to get home and get unpacked for work tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing for more adventures. We'll see you next time. Boy, it's getting warm out.